Joseph was the beloved son of Prophet Yaqub, Jacob. One night, young Yusuf saw a dream where 11 stars, the sun and the moon, were bowing to him. He told his father about the dream. Prophet Yaqub understood that this was a sign from Allah and warned Yusuf not to tell his brothers, as they might become jealous. They would play with him and threw him into a deep well. Then they returned home crying and lied to their father, saying that a wolf had eaten him. Passing caravan found Yusuf in the well and took him to Egypt, where he was sold as a slave. He was bought by a nobleman named Al-Aziz, a minister of Egypt. Yusuf grew up in Al-Aziz's house and became a wise and handsome young man. Zuleika was attracted to Yusuf and tried to seduce him. But Yusuf, being a prophet of Allah, refused and remained pure. When Al-Aziz Zuleika accused Yusuf of wrongdoing. However, a witness proved Yusuf's innocence. Still, to protect their honor, Al-Aziz sent Yusuf to prison. In prison, Yusuf met two men who had dreams they could not understand. With Allah's guidance, Yusuf interpreted their dreams correctly. One of them was later freed and became the cupbearer of the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh of Egypt had a strange dream about 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 thin cows, and 7 green ears of grain followed by 7 dry ones. No one could interpret the dream. The freed prisoner remembered Yusuf and told the Pharaoh about him. Yusuf was brought from prison and interpreted the dream, explaining that Egypt would have 7 years of prosperity followed by 7 years of famine. Impressed that he appointed Yusuf as the minister of Egypt in charge of food storage and distribution, Yusuf wisely managed the country's resources and saved enough food for the years of famine. In the famine, Yusuf's brothers traveled to Egypt to buy food. They did not recognize Yusuf, but he recognized them. He tested them and later revealed his identity. His brothers were ashamed, but Yusuf forgave them, saying, "There is no blame on you today. May Allah forgive you." Sent his shirt to his father, Prophet Yaqub, who had lost his eyesight due to crying for his lost son. When Yaqub smelled the shirt, his vision returned. He and his family traveled to Egypt, where they were joyfully reunited. His parents and brothers arrived in Egypt. They bowed to Yusuf in respect, fulfilling the dream he had seen as a child. Yusuf thanked Allah for his mercy and wisdom. Moral lessons from the story: patience and trust in Allah. Despite many hardships, Yusuf remained patient and faithful. Forgiveness: Yusuf forgave his brothers even after their betrayal. Wisdom and good leadership: Yusuf used his wisdom to help people during the famine. Purity and righteousness: Yusuf resisted temptation and always followed the path of truth. This is one of the most beautiful and inspiring stories in the Quran, teaching us about faith, patience, and the importance of good character.